video, I'm going to explain the third part of our coaching philosophy in terms of lessons and programs. And the last part of any coaching program has to be on golf course. So effectively now we're in a position where we've got to make a score. So the better the player, the lower the scores they can produce. And everything that we do is geared around actually playing better, because that's what the whole point of it is. So the three parts are technique development, which is the ability to produce the same swing over and over and over again. It's the most boring part, but it's the most necessary part in some respects. So if I have a repeatable swing, I can stand here and say I've done that correctly. I don't need the ball to tell me whether I've done it right or wrong. It's also not feel related. It's about doing a swing and say, yes, I'm in the right position. So technique is about that. Distance or accuracy control is the ability to aim somewhere and have the ball do the same thing effectively. That's so if I need to aim left or right, whatever it may be, or the ability to control how far we are. So we're out here on one of the holes. Effectively, I'm about 120 metres away. So when we do scoring side of the game, we have one ball. So we're going to play from here, and I need to get the ball into the hole in a certain number. Now, from a playing point of view, 60 to 70% of your score is going to be from the point where you can hit a shot onto the green. So for me, if I'm playing a par 4, I have to hit a tee shot. I'm not that long a hitter that I can hit it from the tee onto the green in one shot. So I have to hit the tee shot regardless. However, if I can hit my second shot closer to the hole, I'm going to have less putts. So from a playing point of view, the simplest way to lower your scores is to have less putts. The putter is the club you're going to use the most in any round. So if you could have 28 putts instead of 36 putts, you're going to be a better player. So how do we lower our number of putts we have is we hit our shot to the green closer. So amateur golfers have no real idea of what golf club they actually hit into the green, and it actually does depend on what your handicap level as to what club you need to be really good at. So for me as a golf professional, I really need to be good from 20 metres all the way through to probably 200 metres realistically. If you're a tour player, you probably need to be about 300 metres. So from here, this is a 120 metre shot. If I'm as a golf professional, I want to get the ball into the hole in 2 shots from here. All right, for most amateur golfers, I'd say 3 shots from here. If you could get the ball from here into the hole in 3 shots. So once we are practicing our scoring, it's one ball. You come out here and you have to produce your shot. You have to hit the ball the right distance, but you have to make the number of shots required before you're allowed to move on. So in this case, I would want to make 2 from here. So I would play from here until I actually made 2, but I only get 1 ball. All right, so I'm not standing here hitting 10 balls. I've got 1 shot at it. All right, and I hit it on the ground. I've got to go get it and now bring it back. All right, not allowed to drop 10 balls here because you don't get to play with 10 balls. So scoring is about understanding that I have to come out here and I have to be able to produce my swing. So I have to be able to do my golf swing through to my finish position. I have to know which club I'm going to use. So in this case, it's a 120 metre shot. I'm going to take a pitching wedge. I'm going to do my golf swing. Hopefully hit it nice and close to that hole. Oh, that was actually pretty good. Maybe just a touch short. All right, and then I have to go and knock that putt in. Now, if I don't make the putt, I've got to walk all the way back and I've got to do it again until I actually make the required score. Now, from my point of view, if I was doing that, I wouldn't want to do it once. I'd want to do it 2 or 3 times. All right, and the more times you could do it, the better you'd be. So scoring is about putting it all together. You must make the required score, and if you don't, you've got to walk back and do it again until you do.